Hey, people! Thank you for tuning in to 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Hope your week is going well so far. It is only Tuesday, but I hope it's great from here on out, no matter how it's going. So we're here in the middle of February. The weather is kind of like a Katy Perry song right now, hot and cold, but I like that it's staying lighter later. It makes this whole weather thing feel more tolerable. Speaking of getting closer to warmer weather, though, this week, Shambeau and Jess Wilds from the city of West Bend hop in the studio to talk about Bockfest in West Bend. Their inaugural event is taking place on Saturday, March 2nd at Regner Park, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. And with that, here are 15 minutes on Bockfest with Shambeau and Jess Wilds right here on 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Jess, Jay, thank you so much for coming back on 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Always happy to have you guys here. So
Thanks, Fuzz.
Thanks for having us.
So Bockfest is coming up, and I know we briefly mentioned it in a city update, I don't know, a few months ago, but it sounds like an awesome, fun event. For listeners who might not be familiar with what Bockfest is, can you explain what is Bockfest and what people can expect?
Bockfest is the German celebration of the end of winter, beginning of spring. They can expect a really fun time at Regner Park. It's our premier park, and we're going to hold it rain, snow, sleet, or shine on March 2nd.
Awesome.
It's, as I mentioned, the German celebration of the end of winter, beginning of spring, and it's really focused around Bock beer. Bock beer is brewed at the end of this brewing season and then hangs out all winter long and then comes to life at a festival like this. We'll have fire tenders there that will be able to poke your Bock beer that you're going to receive and with a red hot fire poker, and it kind of caramelizes the beer into an awesome toasted marshmallow tasting.
So we're not going to light it up here in the studio, but I see that you did bring a torch and a fire poker and the stein. The stein's actually much bigger than I was expecting for an event like this. Is that the stein that you get when you sign up for Bockfest?
Yes. Every $15 ticket includes a 25-ounce glass beer stein. It has the Bockfest logo on it. It's really nice. So once people check in at the event, they'll be given their glass, and they'll also be given $5 in Bock Bucks, which is sort of a coupon to be able to spend throughout the weekend at participating businesses throughout West Bend and the downtown.
Okay.
The beer mug, beer stein is included, and you can purchase the beer from 1840 at the event, and then you sort of pour it in there and bring it over to the fire tender if you want it to get poked. And we'll have many off-duty firemen who are manning the fires, and we'll have these sort of stainless steel fire pokers, piping hot, and they'll put it in the beer, and it's going to be really fun.
Awesome. So that froths it up and caramelizes it, you said, and gives it another like extra body, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's really not a dark beer. So I guess maybe we should talk about that for a second, too, because some people have said to me, well, I don't know if I really don't like dark beer, or I don't think I'm a heavy beer guy. I don't really want to come. It's not that. It's really a light beer, and it does when it's toasted with the red hot fire poker, it caramelizes a bit, and it's kind of got this cool, warm for a minute taste, and then back to cold, regular beer.
Sure.
And it's not very heavy at all. It's Bock beer is a lighter beer. 1840 will also have some other beer opportunities for you to try.
All right, excellent. So 1840 is brewing the Bock beer for this event.
They are.
All right. And so for those who don't know yet, 1840 Brewing Company is going in. They've got is it a tap room that's going in at the edge of 7th and Washington in the district. We've been waiting. We've seen the signs up. We're waiting for that to open. Any word on when 1840's tap room may be opening?
As soon as practicable.
Okay. All right.
They'll be open very soon. They've had some building setback challenges, but they're really close, and they're excited to be a part of West Bend. I know that they are looking for employees and have hired a bunch of people, and they're going to be ready to roll really soon in West Bend.
Sure, I did see the now hiring signs up. And just because people have asked me, and I know we brought it up in the last time we talked about this, when it comes to that area, we'll get back to Bockfest here in a second. When they do open, the great place to park there is on the south side of 33, and then using the river walk, right, to walk underneath the bridge?
Yep. So sort of behind BMO Bank, there's a large, really nice parking lot that was just recently repaved and reconfigured as part of the Riverwalk process. and there's a pedestrian underpass under 33. It's literally like a block to get to their door from there. There's also going to be some parking along Main Street. Once the entire project's done, the second lane will reopen. There's parking there. There's some nominal parking in front of the tap room itself as well.
Okay. All right. Very good. So let's rewind it back to Bockfest. We've got this awesome beer from 1840. We've got the hot fire pokers. We've got the beer steins, the Bock Bucks. There's going to be music at this event as well, right?
Absolutely. It's a full day of outdoor polka music.
Okay.
And then some of it's more traditional and some of it's a little more new age polka.
Okay.
Yep. So it kicks off at 11. The event kicks off at 11 and the music does too. So the River City Blaskapels, that's more of our local group. A large ensemble of polka players are going to be live on the Silver Lining stage. They'll play for about an hour and then they'll be followed by Polka Fusion at 12:30. And then the Squeezettes start at 2 o'clock, which, some of these bands probably people have heard through other events in the city and over time been really popular. And then headlining our event is the Alex Meixner Band. That's at 3:30. And it's just a really lively kind of mixing in, 90s, 2000s music into polka.
Oh, awesome.
It's really high energy, super fun.
When you said, people probably know these bands, I was resisting my innate Wisconsin urge to say, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. But yes, definitely some well-known names there. And I hear that this party then after Bockfest is moving down the street to the Bend, right? And there's what is it called? The Bockin' and Rollin'? Is that it?
Yeah, we're really excited to partner with the Bend. They helped bring these bands to West Bend for us. Without partnering with them, we would not be able to have such a great music lineup. So the Squeezettes and the Alex Meixner Band will be holding another show at the Bend after. It's a separate ticketed event. You don't have to attend both of them, so they're hopeful to gain some folks that maybe don't want to hang out outside with us at the initial party, but just want to come to theirs or vice versa. But again, partnering with the Bend is really going to make this an extra special event.
Perfect. In addition to the music, will there be food and things there as well?
Absolutely.
At Bockfest? Okay.
Yep. There'll be German food, pretzels, brats, sausages. There'll be other beverage options, like Jay mentioned. If somebody doesn't drink Bock beer, they can drink something else or non-alcoholic beverages. There's also going to be outdoor games and a costume contest.
Awesome. Okay, great. I need to get lederhosen, right? Is that a rule?
Absolutely.
It's not a rule, but it's encouraged.
All right.
Our friends at Park and Recreation are taking care of the food, so we're working with Laurie and her team for that.
Very good. And then this event kind of spawned from a request that you guys had to the community to come up with a new event, right? Was that how this came to be?
Yeah, the Tourism Commission has been challenging community groups to come up with new events for the last few years and put some funding towards it. So the Tourism Commission did fund this event. Jess can speak to the GEM grant that was also applied for and received. But so some initial monies assisted us kicking this off. That opportunity is going to be available again to the community for either another 2024 event or one planned in 2025. So anybody that's out there thinking of something, 1,000 people or more, we encourage you to make an application before the Tourism Commission.
Great. If they wanted to do that, where can they find information, or how should they?
Sure. They can find that information on the city's website under the Tourism Commission area.
Okay. All right. Very good. This event is for people 21 and older, right? There's no kids allowed here, no pets allowed. So get your babysitter and get yourself a designated driver.
We will also have a shuttle.
You will?
Yeah, the Garden Lounge sponsored a shuttle that's going to be taking place throughout the entire event. That goes from Regner to the downtown to the Town Place Suites and then MOA and then kind of back around.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so people can park downtown if they want and hit the shuttle to get over to the event and kind of make an entire day of it.
That's wonderful.
We'll also have a wristband available for individuals that are willing to be the designated driver, and they'll receive free non-alcoholic drinks as part of the event.
Great. So this is the first year Bockfest. How have ticket sales been going? Pretty well?
Yeah, ticket sales are really doing well. We're looking to be on track for over 1,000 people.
Awesome.
Pretty excited about that. We were fortunate to receive this GEM grant that Jay mentioned to help us market it to a much broader, region. So we have people coming from 7 different states right now, all over Wisconsin. It's
awesome. And the idea is to get people from a tourism side to come to West Bend, and that helps with local businesses and helps get people to know and love West Bend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's sort of why we're doing the Bock Bucks too. We really want people to get out and explore downtown and all of our businesses in West Bend.
Very good.
And stay in West Bend as well. We want to generate hotel stays as part of this. We have several states represented already with ticket sales.
And that's what kind of that hotel room tax, right, helps fund the engine that keeps people coming here and keeps businesses getting that, people dining at the restaurants and shopping at their stores and things, and obviously staying in their hotels and such, right? If this is a success, and it sounds like it's going to be, is this something that you plan to do each year then?
Yes, we will definitely have this as an annual event.
Awesome. All right, very good. Last part, when we start talking about tickets, where can people buy tickets, and do they need to get them in advance, or can they get them at the gate?
All tickets are advance sales only, so we encourage people to get them now or anytime leading up to the event. We're going to close them off on Friday before, so they have 3 weeks from today as we're recording this. And tickets are available at bockfestwb.com. They're $15, and they're all available online. Anything
else that I missed on Bockfest that you want to highlight?
Well, it would be sad to not mention Polka 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 as part of this 15 Minutes with Us. Polka 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 is a show that is put on the local public TV. And Colleen has been interested in this event. She is the mainstay of Polka Polka Polka. She's been promoting Bockfest for us already. And there is rumor that Colleen and Polka 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 might be coming to videotape Bockfest, and that will be featured on a future show.
Awesome. So we could all be a part of Polka Polka Polka. Now I have to get later.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
so you got to dress the part.
I wonder if Amazon can get them here for me quick enough.
I bet they can.
Yeah, they're pretty fast.
Perfect. Well, Jess, Jay, looking forward to this. Again, it's bockfestwb.com, and the event is on Saturday, March 2nd, Regner Park, from 11 to 5, but you got to get your tickets by Friday, March 1st online in order to attend. Cool?
Very cool.
All right.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm looking forward to it. Have a babysitter. I'm all lined up to go. So got my tickets, and I'm really looking forward to trying some hot poked Bock beer.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you again to Jay Shambeau and Jess Wilds from the city of West Bend for joining me on this week's episode of 15 Minutes with Fuzz. Again, Bockfest is on Saturday, March 2nd, starting at 11 a.m. at Regner Park, but you have to get tickets ahead of time on bockfestwb.com. Bock is spelled B-O-C-K. bockfestwb.com. Go there, do that now if you want to attend. If you have an idea for an episode of 15 Minutes with Fuzz, you can email me, 15withfuzz@gmail.com, but be sure to spell out the word 15, 15withfuzz@gmail.com. You can also text me, 262-299-FUZZ. That's 262-299-3899, and tell me who I should have on the show. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube, and you can also find the episodes all at 15withfuzz.com. New episodes come out on Tuesdays. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you again next time right here on 15 Minutes with Fuzz.